Real estate investors work less, make more, decide smarter. Custom AI underwrote this 154 unit build to rent under 7 minutes at institutional levels. So I personally built this. I've been a realtor, flipped houses, been in the hard money space for over 10 years, loaned out hundreds of millions of dollars of deals. So I always knew, right, what was coming down the road as far as technology and how it can help you make faster, better, smarter decisions. People are still drowning in Excel, napkin math. You're trying to piece normal AI together. Now, normal general AI is only as good as what? The prompt you give it. Most folks are not prompt engineers. If 3 or 4 of those words are off on the front end, are you even getting a beneficial use, the outcome you need for sophisticated underwriting? You're not. And general AI does not have the elevated knowledge built in, right, to get you those accurate outcomes. So what I've done, because I've elevated the knowledge so extensively for this custom AI, it's a conversational intelligence now, no prompting needed. So now it becomes, see this APN, tell me the highest and best use. I'm looking to build 154 units on it, right? It knows, it infers what to do without you even having to ask it. And 10 times as much data is coming out because that's just part of the standard operating procedure, the brains of it. You don't have to tell it to find out all the important things. It's getting you 90% way there on the first pass. And then you dive in deeper, you peel back the layers of the onion. And the beauty of this, it's 2 steps further now. I built in all construction knowledge, so it knows architecturals, engineering plans, land feasibilities, how to decode the surveys. It knows if your contractor's ripping you off, upload your scopes to it. It knows all the labor costs across the country. It knows all the zoning in your area, right? Then I also built in full interior design knowledge to this. So if you want to push towards those higher ARVs or push towards a rent bump per door, how do you do that? How do you raise the perceived value based on your area, what things are selling for, what buyers are expecting? And I also modeled in all green technology. You want to make this eco-friendly. Is it worth the CapEx to do that, the interior design, right? How much more can you get per door? How much more can you sell us? Now you can model all this out in minutes. You want to then write the syndication, it'll do it for you guys. Take a look at this 154 unit now. I'll tell you all the important need to know, right? Premium product, green tech, all how to model this out, guys. Everything you need to know, all your sensitivity analysis, everything is built into this. All your numbers, every important decision you would need to know. Cash out refis, everything, return on capital, all your exit profitability, all your returns, all your rental comps, everything, all your interior design, finish options, and how much it bumps the rent, per door levers to increase it more, all the info you need to know, how to weaponize your property to rent for more, phase delivery with realistic absorption, and the timelines, all for that, all the projected performances, value add scenarios, all your returns for those timelines, everything built in, what your cash flow is going to look like realistically, always conservative underwriting and execution controls. It stress tests every assumption to ensure capital preservation is the baseline. Then it tells you everything, bringing it together, a nice neat summary, all your returns modeled out, high conviction opportunity with asymmetric upside, all the numbers involved, everything, all assumptions and disclaimers, everything nice and neat. So that particular builder was still living in Excel. That was taking him days and days to try to figure this out. What we did on a live Google Meet under 10 minutes at levels he couldn't believe. And remember, this was just from uploading the 2 docs he already had and giving it a little bit of context, his hopes, his wishes, his dreams, his concerns about that deal, and it knew what to do for him. So if you're in real estate and you want go versus no-go, institutional grade answers quickly across any asset class, but again, I took it that step further. Construction insight. Are your GCs and your subs, are they overcharging you? If you underwrite a deal good on the front end, could you still lose money because the construction is totally out of line? Absolutely, guys. So that is equally important. Plus how you finish this now in today's markets. Can you get those per door rent bumps, right? Can you sell it for more? If so, is that CapEx worth doing it? Well, this is going to advise you and help you get those peace of mind answers a lot faster, a lot more in depth than you could ever dream of. So reach out to me now. Let's get a demo. I'll talk to you soon.